All right, let's talk about supercharging your home network. I mean, think about it. With all the phones, laptops, and smart gadgets we're juggling these days, having fast, reliable, and most importantly, secure Wi Fi isn't a luxury anymore. It's an absolute must. So let's get you upgraded. Sound familiar? You're in the middle of a super important video call, one of the kids is deep into an online game, and someone else decides, hey, now's a great time to stream a 4K movie. And then boom, everything just stops. That dreaded buffering wheel, the lag, that's the telltale sign your Wi-Fi network is completely overwhelmed. You know, the root of the problem is actually pretty simple. The average home today has something like 20 plus devices all fighting for a slice of the Wi-Fi pie. Your phone, your laptop, the smart TV, security cameras, maybe even your vacuum cleaner. They're all screaming for bandwidth. It's a digital traffic jam, and honestly, older Wi-Fi just wasn't built to handle this kind of chaos. But don't worry, there is a solution. And that's where we get to the first big upgrade, Wi-Fi 6. Now, this isn't just about making things a little bit faster. No, this is a total redesign to make Wi-Fi way more efficient, especially in these crazy crowded home networks. It's literally built to clear up that digital traffic jam. Okay, so one of the key pieces of magic in Wi-Fi 6 is a technology called OFDMA. Yeah, I know the name is a total mouthful, but the idea behind it is brilliant and simple. It lets your router talk to multiple devices at the exact same time, all in one single go. This is an absolute game changer for how efficient your network can be. Let me paint you a picture. Your old Wi-Fi, it's like sending out a separate delivery truck for every single package. One for your phone, another for your laptop, another for your TV. You can see how that gets backed up and slow. OFDMA, on the other hand, is like a modern delivery service. It loads up one truck with packages for everybody on the block and makes one super efficient trip. The result? Way less waiting around and a much, much faster network for everyone. So on top of being way more efficient with its deliveries, Wi-Fi 6 can also cram a lot more data into each of those transmissions. And that's where this other cool sounding tech comes in. It's called 1024 QAM. Just look at the difference here. On the left, that's the data pattern for your older Wi-Fi. Now look at the right. That's Wi-Fi 6. See how much denser those dots are? Every single one of those dots is a piece of information. By packing them in so much tighter, Wi-Fi 6 can send way more data in the exact same amount of time. So what does this actually mean for you in real life? Well, that super dense data packing translates directly into a 25% boost in speed. That's the difference between a big download finishing in 8 minutes instead of 10. It just makes everything feel snappier. More data in every signal simply means a faster connection. Okay, now let's talk about the next step in this evolution. If Wi-Fi 6 was about fixing the local roads and making traffic flow better, then Wi-Fi 6E is like building a brand new multi-lane superhighway exclusively for the fastest traffic. The secret sauce for Wi-Fi 6E is that it gets access to the 6 GHz band. For decades, our Wi-Fi has been stuck on these crowded 2.4 and 5 GHz airwaves, sharing space with everything from your neighbor's router to your microwave oven. But the 6 GHz band, it's brand new, wide open, and reserved only for new Wi-Fi 6E devices. It's like a private VIP lane. And the benefits are just huge. First, because it's an exclusive band, all that interference that slows down your current network, gone. This is what unlocks true multi-gigabit speeds, making it perfect for the really heavy stuff like 8K streaming or competitive online gaming. And here's a cool side effect. By moving all your fast new devices onto this superhighway, it frees up the old roads, which actually makes your older gadgets run better too. Okay, a faster network is great, but a secure network? That's totally non-negotiable. And that brings us to the other critical upgrade that comes hand in hand with Wi-Fi 6, WPA3 security. For over a decade now, pretty much all of us have been using a security standard called WPA2. The problem is, it has a pretty serious flaw. A hacker can basically sniff a little bit of your Wi-Fi data out of the air, take it offline, and then just throw powerful software at it to guess your password over and over and over again. It's called a brute force attack, and it's a real vulnerability. WPA3 is the modern replacement for that old standard. It's so important, in fact, that it's now a mandatory requirement for any device to even get the Wi-Fi 6 certification. It was designed from the ground up to fix those old problems and protect our super-connected homes from today's threats. So how exactly does it stop those password-guessing attacks? Well, WPA2 used a fairly simple handshake method that turned out to be easy to crack. WPA3 throws that out and replaces it with a much more secure process.
The bottom line is this. Even if a hacker manages to capture your Wi-Fi data, that data is completely useless to them for guessing your password. It slams the door shut on that entire type of attack.
And there's another brilliant feature called forward secrecy. Here's what that means in plain English. WPA3 creates a unique one-time encryption key for every single time you connect to the network. So even in the crazy scenario where a hacker somehow steals your current session key, they can't use it to go back in time and decrypt any of your past internet activity. Your history stays private, period. Okay, we have covered a ton of new tech, but now we get to the most important part, how you can actually put all of this to work for you. Let's build your action plan. The really good news here is that turning on these upgrades, especially the security part, is usually a super simple process that you can probably do, like, right now. All right, here's your step-by-step guide. First, log into your router's settings. You usually do this by typing an address like 192.168.1.1 into your web browser. Next, hunt around for the Wi-Fi or wireless security settings. In there, you should see an option to change the security type. You want to pick WPA3-personal. Now, here's a super important tip. If you have some older gadgets that might not support WPA3 yet, choose the WPA3/WPA2 mixed mode. That gives you top security for your new devices and keeps your old ones online. Then, just hit save, restart your router, and you're done. Now, of course, to get all these goodies, your hardware has to be able to support them. A good rule of thumb is that most routers and most devices made since about 2018 should support both Wi-Fi 6 and WPA3. If your gear is older than that, it might be time to think about an upgrade to really unlock this next level of performance and security. And chances are you probably already own a bunch of devices that are ready to go. We're talking about iPhones from the XR and newer, Samsung Galaxy phones from the S10 on up, most modern Windows and Mac laptops, and of course the latest gaming consoles like the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So let's just boil this all down. The big takeaway is simple. Upgrading your home network isn't just about chasing speed. By moving to Wi-Fi 6, maybe even Wi-Fi 6E, and making sure WPA3 is turned on, you are building a home network that's not just faster and way more efficient, but one that is fundamentally safer and more secure from modern threats. So now you have the blueprint. Your network is ready for the future. The only question left is, are your devices? Thanks for tuning in.